Sure was. Woohoo! Where's the stream gonna be hosted this time? Whoa. It's a good thing I already have your channel up in sweaty anticipation. The only thing dangerous about this anticipation is that I might lose so much water that I won't be able to enjoy the show. Ah! More water is more better. That's a pretty good idea. I might go get some more water. Raider Man, I have a predicament. Every time I get a glass of water in my room, my Kate always sips it. And I hope not. I keep giving the cat lots of its own water, but it keeps drinking. An indirect kiss. That sticky always makes me very happy. I sure can. What's going on, Mr. Jameson? Wowie.
edge of town, there is a gorge on a cliff. Overlooking that gorge is a tree, and this tree bears many fruits, none of them the same. I grew on this tree overlooking the gorge. Today I'll fall into the sharp rocks that line the bottom. My skin will split, exposing wasps and stone to rot and mold. The dirt and rock will be stained bright with juice. I hope the birds and ants strip my flesh till all that's left is a gleaming white pit. I hope you plant me someplace I can be reborn and grow my own tree, my own fruit to drop on the ground. They can open up hearts of their own unto shut their doors.
Click, click, click. Ow! S4S has its own show. Da-na-na. S4S on the radio. Da-na-na. S4S has its own show. Ba-na-na-na. S4S on the radio. Da-na-na-na. S4S has got its own show. Ba-na-na-na. S4S on the radio. Da-na-na. S4S has got its own show. Da-na-na. S4S on the radio. Lay Radio Man! Alright, well, hey there, babies. This is Lay Radio Man, and thank you so much for tuning in to this nice radio broadcast. I'm coming to you here today with some beautiful friends. I know it says here that Lay Roosebird is around, but instead we have Toasty as well. The most wonderful J. Jonah Jameson is here live in the studio with us. Mr. Jameson, thank you so much for joining us today on this nice radio program.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
No, you're welcome.
And thank you for being so kind and polite. That is why we have such wonderful friendships here on this nice board. It's because we are so nice. As well, Toasty, thank you so much for joining us on this day. If you're there, please.
It's a very big pleasure to be here.
And you are a very big pleasure to me in my heart, in my soul, and also in my mind. Always and forever I will be thinking of you, as well as you, Mr. Jameson, and thank you both again for coming on this delightful radio broadcast. Today we are in thread 637-1798. That S4S Radio Live. This is Nice Radio thread. Don't forget to check it out because we do have some excellent doubles. First, for the Nice Radian. Thank you so much for posting for my Nice Radion self. Indeed, thank you so much. Here we go. The Painting Girl, thank you. And Jenner Normington, wonderful job. Actually, here we go. Anonymous, hello babies, 6371811. Great job on those dubs, and thank you everyone for checking those sweet, sweet digits. First dubs of the thread, and we have a Patrick Bateman here going wild. Mr. Jameson, I do believe that you have been known to communicate with Patrick Bateman in a way that most do not. You know, as his attorney, it seems that you have much power and maybe some insight that you could provide us on Bateman. So I'd like to offer up this opportunity for you to talk about double digits and, of course, the lovely Patrick Bateman.
Yes, I've been Patrick Bateman's lawyer. It's been a very lucrative time as he, his sensibilities in this now day and age we have gets in a lot of legal trouble. So I try to encourage him to get in as much trouble as he can to provide myself with a steady income. So the more trouble he gets into, the better it is for me. So that's kind of our relationship as a lawyee.
Well, it's a back and forth, right? You want to get in a lot of trouble because even negative press is good press. So, you know, while you may be benefiting more from everything than he is, he's still also benefiting from it.
Yeah.
I mean, at least in some dimension, we could say.
You could say that.
Excellent. Do you have any opinions, Toasty, my dear sweet friend?
I've got to say, it seems like a very beautiful symbiotic relationship. He gets himself in trouble, and then you get him out of trouble after making a quick buck.
I do sometimes get him out of the trouble, yes. But I do get paid either way, which is part of the contract we have.
Well, that is part of lawyering.
Indeed. And a very important part of lawyering, might I add. You know, one Patrick Bateman once told me, as I flapped around in the breeze, that we have to end apartheid. And I really think that, you know, that's one of the most important things that we can talk about here on Nice Radio. Unfortunately, there are just too many things to talk about in this thread to continue to talk about that. Of course, we have Small Sukasa here saying, and it's really great. I'm not quite sure what you were laughing at since the show had not yet begun when you posted this, but I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for having these lovely digits here up by your image number and image size. Beautiful job. Hello, friends! It is time for Nice Radio. Good luck, Radio Man, and thank you, Epitaph. You are quite a cute anime with your beautiful anime smile. You look like you're having a wonderful, joyous time, and I am empowered by your joy. Thank you for tuning in. Checking these dubs, and thank you, Anonymous. Don't get me started, because I ain't got no brakes, says Krimmit. And thank you, Krimmit, for starting, I think. Has he started? Is the show on? Okay, I guess they're posting in here. I like your doubles a lot. Thanks for liking those doubles. Hey, you listener, make a porg face! So out there, if you are on the radio show, I would like you to go ahead and make that porg face. Let me see your porg face, Mr. Jameson. That was pretty okay. And Toasty, let me see that porg face, baby. That was good. Mine goes a little like this. So I'm not trying to say that mine was the best, but I think that mine was the most relative to the film. You know, but I am, of course, an actor, so I don't expect you guys to be able to keep up with my talent here. No big deal. No big deal. It's no big deal. We got a dancing gentleman here. Thank you for dancing so quickly. S4S has its own show. S4S on the radio. Hey, I remember that song. I feel like I sung it recently. Picture of Spider-Man. Did someone say a Spider-Man thread? They did. I have heard that if you go to s4s.bandcamp.com, you can pull up all sorts of fun music, including, some would say, a song called Spider-Man Thread. And I think that's a great song. I mean, have you ever heard the Spider-Man Thread song?
I have not.
You've never heard the Spider-Man Thread?
Song?
Don't you even know who made the song? It's by our good friend Orkek, the greatest German poster that there is. I hear that Toasty has comments and opinions about Germany, but we're trying not to get on the racist line here. So I don't want anybody to say any racist shit, stuff, about any German people, especially Orcak.
I think I can put aside my differences just for the night.
That's very good. Thank you so much for your diligence and your time. Posting in a legendary thread. Look at all these Spider-Men. They're beautiful. Neat! Taking a picture. Great job, Spider-Man. Patrick Bateman's lawyer is a kike. What's that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know what a kike is. Do you know what a kike is?
Isn't that like when you fly in the summertime? That is very nice.
Oh, a kike! Yeah, I used to fly kikes when I was a little kid. Just a young radio man. Those were good times. I really miss flying a kike. Ah, I want to hear 2 toasties! I'm spooked! They can hear you twice, my dear friend. It's not your fault, don't worry. You've done nothing. I want you to understand, Siri Cuck, that the reason, and hello to you, but the reason that you hear 2 toasties is because that is how important Toasty's commentary is. Without that commentary, this show would surely fail. But thankfully, Toasty has decided to become so wonderful to provide such commentary as to be on the program twice. Need I say more? I don't think so. I don't think so. Why don't you say something twice, Toasty, so that they can understand?
Something.
Did you see that?
That was just a relationship.
That was a good one! That was a good one! 544 on this image size. Very nice. Bateman spinning around. I did it because Radio Man tell me to. Well, thank you so much. The Jews did this. I don't know what the Jews are. Seems I'm not as hip as I used to be on these threads. I don't know the Jew. I don't know what a kike is. How do I forget these things? Anyway, I feel like we're getting up to a bad start here. Why don't you guys talk about something so I can think?
Well, I'd just like to say, I really appreciate all the spiders people are posting. They're very stigmatized type of critter, and people don't really like him that much. So it's good to see that he's finally getting some representation, especially in the mainstream media like this nice radio.
Yeah, there was even a movie recently, portrayed spiders in a very good light. They had a spider helping around the neighborhood, being friendly in the neighborhood. Thought that was a nice representation of a spider. Spider was also in school, I believe. You know, that's good. A lot of spiders have the stigma of being, you know, dropouts or unemployed, and this spider was anything but that. Thought that was a very good representation of spiders in public media.
Well, I really like spiders. Just want to go ahead and put that out there as well. You know, there's nothing that I love more than a friendly person. So, I gotta say, this spider, whoever he is, looks great. 88 people online in the Discord channel. If you'd like to join us in that Discord, you can just go to discord.gg/KQJ3WAR. War is not what we're about, but it is the end of our link. So please travel there, and you too can become a epic nice poster. I hope that you are enjoying this crazy broadcast. We have a lot of time left in this show. And of course, if you want to become part of the show, all you've got to do is post in this lovely thread, my friends, the same exact thread that you see right here on your computer screen. It's Spider-Man time. It's time for a lot of things. In here, the date today, February the 22nd, that's triple digits, my friends. You may not have recognized before, but I'm glad that we could check those digits together audibly through this wonderful radio program. You are gorgeous. I am sorry. Hard Poops and Like Lagoy, who made that song, Triple Eights by Siri Cuck. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Trips for kids. Oh, we have so much wonderful things. Checking your 8s for Anonymous and good double. They're my good friend Patrick. Once again, Patrick, thank you for your commentary and contributions to this wonderful and nice board. Hi there, Rodeo Man. I don't know who the Rodeo Man is. Are you the Rodeo Man, Toasty?
Perhaps.
Have you ever been in a rodeo before?
I've thought about it.
What about you, Mr. Jameson? Are you a big rodeo fan?
I am a really big rodeo fan. I've never seen a rodeo. I don't know what goes on in rodeos, but I've always been a big fan of them.
It's just the concept of a what is a rodeo, anyways?
From what I've gathered, there's a stadium.
Right.
There's some dirt.
All right, on the ground.
I think mostly the audience looks at the dirt.
All right.
And sometimes there'll be like animals and people will come out onto the dirt and kick it up so that everybody can, like, the bulls are really good because they kick up a lot of dirt so the crowd can see the dirt in the air.
Oh, right. It's hard to see way down on the ground. But if it goes up in the air, then it's easier for everybody.
That's why they bring the bulls out. And that's just my understanding. I don't claim to be an expert. I am an expert, but I don't claim that. Right.
Because, I mean, you don't want to put that kind of pressure on yourself. I completely understand. I was once a radio expert.
Is the best policy.
Hey, you know what? Did you make that up? Because that is the smartest thing I've ever heard in my life. I am just so proud to be here with you right now. In your genius commentary. How can I compete? As an expert of radio, how am I supposed to compete with you two? The rodeo master, and then this brilliant quip of a dub maker. I feel so low level. Like level 2.
Well, none of us would be here if it weren't for you.
Hello.
And who's this lovely voice?
It would be the world famous Me on the Left.
Me on the Left! Welcome to the program, Me on the Left! Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for being on the left, as usual.
Except this time I'm on the right. It signifies a new change in my life, you know what I mean?
I don't. Can you please elaborate on that a bit?
Okay, it's actually Larry Roosebird.
The Roosebird has roosed me!
Again! Just like old times. How you guys doing?
Good.
Awesome.
Very good.
So, what is on the schedule for tonight?
Well, Le Roosebird, we're going to be checking some dubs. We're going to be enjoying each other's company. And we're going to be, of course, talking to S4S, the best board of all the boards.
You know what? Good to be back.
And it's good to have you back, if I'm being honest. I have to make our flag a bit longer. So, I'll extend it. And toast. Isn't that beautiful? Don't you love the little dancing Terry there? I miss him so much.
Well, I gotta find it. Let's see. I'm in the thread. Which post number is it?
Which post number is it? It's post number 6371798. And thank you so much for asking. Speaking of good posts, while you are looking, post number 6369450 is this lovely post here. And it is the S4S OC album 15 posts. That's right, friends, we are at OC album 15 now. That means that 14 have come prior to this, which means that once again, we are at the 5th album, which means that there will be a compilation probably released for S4S's birthday, and I'm so very excited to hear what type of music you guys will be creating, and you gals, and all Zims others in the middles, because you're the best ones. I just have to go to the extremes first, because people get a little upset if you don't, recognize them immediately, but I understand that all of you wonderful figs out there understand what I mean, and so I hope that you will go check out that thread with 3Bard, that you will post your lovely music there. There have already been lots of great friends here on the thread as well. Thank you, 3Bard, for advertising the radio show for this evening. And also, you can likely find the link to this radio program on that thread, though I don't know why you would, seeing as you're already listening to the program now. But if you'd just like to reaffirm that you are, in fact, listening to S4S Radio, you can go back to the nice album thread, and you can then be linked here to this thread, and it's just going to be a magical experience for you. I highly suggest doing that.
Sounds like a plan.
So I have this music video, guys. You want to watch a music video?
Yeah.
You know what?
All right.
There's some people on the board who have been making some beautiful content in the last few months, and I just kind of want to highlight some of these folks. And the first one that I'm going to highlight is our wonderful friend, great new wonderful friend, Potato. So this is Potato's remastering and reimagining of the wonderful music song, This Is Nice Board. And you are listening to S4S Radio. My name is Radio Man. And the rest of these people should also tell you who they are.
I can tell you who I am.
Oh, yeah?
I happen to be Lee Roosberg.
Is
and
that
the last guy?
Toasty.
And I am J. Jonah Jameson.
And you are beautiful. What a great tune and a great video. I just thought that was one of the most wonderful, calming, peaceful things that I've ever seen in my life. And of course, that song was This Is Nice Board by Kiki from the OC album When There's No More Room Online, The Memes Will Walk the Earth. Truly a great album, I believe. One of the greatest albums that has likely ever been created. I can't say that definitively. I have not listened to every album that's ever been created. But it certainly sounds like the best album that I've ever heard in my life.
Confession.
I confess.
Confession. I have not been listening to the S4S albums as of recently.
How could you?
I think if you
I was going through a whole different chapter in my life, trying to figure out myself.
Yeah.
Outside of S4S. And you know what? I didn't take any time to listen to any music whatsoever.
Wow. Well, the good news about that is that you now have so much wonderful music to listen to. What was the last OC album that you actually heard, Le Roosberg?
Well, let me see. I kind of forgot the names now. All right, so S4S.
Bandcamp.com. While you're pulling that up, hold on, let me see. When you see Le Radio Man, you smile like a silly shark. Kawaii! Spider-Man here. Spider-Man is painting. That painting looks the way I feel. Double digit 6371909. Excellent job checking your 0. Thank you so much, and thank you for checking those 8. Dang, I'm got it trips. Toasty is in stereo. We are all in stereo because we are all in love. And don't you think that's beautiful in its own way?
Very. So anyways, I now have my answer. The last album I actually probably listened to. One of the Today We Will Remind Them albums.
Ah, I see. So you listened to the compilation of the previous 5 discs, so you have not heard Start a New Thread, Your Fortune, Bad Luck, You Cannot Fun Post, or Live the Fantasy Lies, or Die to the Meme Magic society has set up to sustain itself.
I feel like I'm ready to die to meme magic.
Well, it's
I hope you don't die.
I agree.
Actually, I can take it. I'm a big boy.
You think you're ready to die?
Magic. I'm not ready to die per se, but I'm ready to drown in memes.
Ah, that reminds me of a song I heard once. Oh, hey, did you see these cool dubs? That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on your MTV. Money for nothing and your chicks for free.
That's a good deal.
How can you compete with money for nothing and chicks for free? And double digits. I mean, come on.
Where do I sign up?
I think you have to go on the MTV. If you go to this thread, it's in the archive now, so I guess signups are probably gone. But it sure looks like this woman probably... Yeah. Listen to that. Rock and roll. Oh, wow. Okay, I've got to turn that off. It's going to make me too excited. Woo! 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 Okay, I'm sorry. Woo! All right, everybody, thank you so much for forgiving me. I'm sorry if I have been rude to anyone so far in this radio program. I did not mean to commit a rude. But, what I'd really love to do, other than read this beautiful thread, which of course I will be back to very soon, and if you have anything to say to this, myself, or anyone else here in this lovely chat, please do post it in the thread. But I'd like to have a little bit of commentary. Toasty and I seem to be more active on S4S these days, but Mr. Jameson and Le Roosberg, you seem to have wandered away from S4S in some sort of way, yet here you are on Nice Radio. So what is the world like outside of S4S?
Jameson, go first.
Outside of S4S, the world.
Yes.
It's a small place. It's a quiet place outside. It's very quiet outside of S4S. And it can be rude. It can be rude out there.
Oh no.
However, I feel the need to put myself out there and brave the rude and bring the nice outside.
Well,
that's a daring yet commendable feat.
There is also Rude inside of S4S. So what's the difference between the Rude outside and the Rude inside?
The Rude inside is more friendly.
A friendlier sort of Rude.
It's more rude, but it's more friendly.
Interesting. A more rude, more friendly rudeness. To me, what that really does is it speaks of the wonder of S4S. How even something like rudeness can be somehow less rude inside of the confines.
No, it's more rude.
Oh.
But it's also more friendly. Outside, it's less rude, but it's just rude. So
there's no friendliness whatsoever outside of S4S.
No, there is. It's separate. There's the rude and the friendly, and they're two different things.
But what about nice?
There's nice. There's been lots of nice. I met a nice person. I sat next to them on the train, and they were nice.
Oh.
I was nice. I was nice in return, and the experience of sitting next to them was nice.
So they smell nice?
I don't smell people.
Well, I don't understand that at all.
Well, my nose... I have a nose condition where I can only smell, like, food and, like, flowers, but I can't smell people.
Well, that sounds very strange to me. At that, I'm just going to have to give it to... Leigh Roosberg, can you tell us a little bit about reality or something?
The real world out there, it's actually quite different. Outside of the wall, it's actually such a marvelous and huge place. S4S was actually so small. I thought S4S was the entire world before he stepped outside. There is so much going on. There's a little bit of everything going on. You know, there's lewd, there's rude, there's crude, but there's also nice, there's lice, and there's mice. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, all that stuff rhymes.
It's all coincidental. Believe me, I'm not a rapper. There's a little bit of everything outside. I think everybody on S4S should go outside sometime, just to see what it's like. 4S, and post your findings. Hell, maybe even make a meme out of it. You know what I'm saying?
So you're suggesting that people on S4S should leave S4S so that they can come back to S4S with some parcel from their reality?
I believe S4S should take a field trip, if you will.
Well, field trips are very nice. I recall a field trip with Mrs. Sanderson to the chicken factory, where they packaged up all the chickens into little boxes. Actually, it's very disturbing to recall.
But see, you don't have chicken factories in S4S, at least. But outside, there's a whole plethora of things to explore. You just gotta organize a date and then we can all go on a school field trip.
I don't know about this. Toasty, I'm feeling a little bit anxious about this whole concept of leaving S4S to go outside. And I know that you guys have already done it, but I don't know. I don't know about it.
I also feel rather apprehensive about such a journey. It's already such a delight to be in S4S. I can't imagine if there could even possibly be anything worth finding outside of it.
So maybe this would be a good opportunity for us, the two of us, to prepare the other two of us for our trip, and we can give you some advice on what to bring and what to do when you're out there.
That sounds like a really great idea. You know, I mean, if we are going to go through with this, even though I'm really adverse to it, as lay masculine human of radio waves and the sound that comes with it, I think that the least that we can do is to prepare S4S. Just in case you ever have to leave your house. And maybe if you want to, you can come back.
So, yeah, let me...
Yeah, that's the thing.
This is applicable to anybody listening as well that would like to leave S4S. So I would say the very first thing you want to do is you need to get a passport. So there's 4chan.org is the website. However, if you go to 4chan.gov, you can get the passport to leave 4chan.
Let's see. We're going to go to 4chan.gov right now.
Make sure that you might need to use some proxies.
Oh, I'm not using the Tor client. Okay, I understand.
But it's 4chan.gov, and you'll see the link to get your passport, and that will allow you to legally leave 4chan.
I don't know. Don't you have to come back, though? Isn't that part of it?
That's part of the official, yes. But if you leave, they can't get you.
So, okay, the first thing you need is a passport. What comes next?
You need to make sure that you have everything. The ruse board, maybe you can cover a bit about some things you should bring to the outside world.
Well, you know what I'd like to suggest bringing? The most important step is to bring a buddy.
Ah, yeah.
It's an optional step, but I believe it's very important. See, I left without a buddy, and I made buddies along the way in the outside world.
Terrible.
With a buddy to help set you up nice and right.
You know, the big issue here is that S4S is my buddy. S4S is my friend, and it's the only one that I have. So, what am I supposed to do? It's not like I just have people around me that I can just take out into the world. It's scary. It's scary to go out there, and I don't know these people buying their cigarillos. It's disgusting. It's scary. I'm frightened. That's why I'm acting out. Sorry.
But you gotta understand something. In a pack, there's gonna be a lot less danger coming your way.
Yeah, but you can't trust anybody, not even yourself. So how are you supposed to trust anyone?
Oh, I trusted myself to go outside, and you know what? I came back a stronger meme.
Are you really stronger?
What about all the tales of those who did the same as you but never came back?
I've not heard these tales, actually. I was totally ignorant of them this whole time. And I still built the system.
It's probably beginner's luck that you were able to make it back like that. I mean, after romping around in reality, I just can't imagine it.
It's all about preparation. So, some things I'd recommend bringing. You'll want a backpack. It's called a camel pack of water.
Oh, water, yeah. I like that
Because there's not always water in the real world. You gotta sometimes...
What?
So make sure that you always have it and always keep it full.
Are you trying to tell me that the world does not have water? I'm going to drink some water right now. I hope everyone out there is drinking some water because that's outrageous. How can you expect anyone to live and have health and survive with no water? That is ridiculous.
There's less water.
Less.
Don't think I've ever forgotten about the mantra. The motto of drinking water. You know what the new trend is in 2018? Let me tell you guys something. The new trend is clear pee. If you have clear pee, that's a sign that you're hydrated and you're absolutely healthy. Get on that.
How can you make your pee clear? And if it's clear, then what makes it pee? Isn't pee supposed to be yellow?
Once it comes out of your body, it's immediately pee.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That is entirely too lewd for this nice radio program. You cannot describe anything coming out of a hole, okay?
I never said a hole. I said your body.
Hey! What happened? No! No! You will not lewd up. See, you've gone into the real world, and now you're lewd. Now you're lewd. You weren't particularly lewd before, though you did have bouts of lewdness, if I recall.
Could be just another bout of lewdness. I can immediately tone it down. Don't worry. I am sorry.
Well, at least you're sorry. That's good.
More preparation. Food. You will want to make sure you bring lots of noodles.
I like those.
They will have noodles, but it's always good to have noodles on you. Clothes. You'll definitely want as many sweatpants as you can.
Why is it cold, or am I gonna need to sweat a lot outside?
Well, it works both ways. So if it's cold, you have lots of sweatpants, but if it's hot, you have more sweatpants to sweat into.
Ah, I see. And the more you sweat, the more water you can drink.
Not a scientist.
That does sound like it has a lot of utility.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweatpants I found are very useful.
It's Saturday morning and you jumped out of bed.
Did I? Is it Saturday morning?
Somewhere.
God, where did the week go?
Well, somewhere because of time zones, so... I think it's always Saturday morning somewhere.
I feel like you have unlocked some sort of power that I do not have. I don't know what you mean by time zone or anything that you've said recently. Sweatpants?
So, you know timestamps. There can actually be lots of timestamps at the same time.
What kind of letters do you send with timestamps?
Any?
You see, he didn't even know the answer to that. He had to make that up just now in front of my face. Is this the kind of person that you want encouraging you to leave the house, S4S? I don't know. I'm starting to feel like maybe no.
We're your friends.
I'd like to bring a little bit of attention to a frightening trend I see showing up in the grid right now. People keep saying the die word, and I don't generally like to tell people they can and can't say. I have a feeling that if I trust people to be nice, they will be nice. But I'm quickly feeling that my trust is being betrayed. It's being betrayed very heavily. Because people keep saying the die word. They are posting middle fingers.
What? Okay, alright, well, I'm just gonna have to... We're gonna have to look into this thread, and you guys just have to excuse me for a second. Of course, if you do have any comments, just go ahead and get them out of the way, but I'm gonna go ahead. Jewies own all les papes on S4S, lol. Mr. Jameson, that is not true. No. You, in fact, are not Jewy, and you are here, in front of me, standing right here. I mean, what do you have to say to this lie that is being propagated on the nicest board on the internet?
Phooey.
Wow, I couldn't have said that better myself. Checking your zero, thanks for checking. That feel when S4S on the radio, you feel like a boy and a gentleman doing some Lego program. That's very nice. We're still seeing some... No frickin' way! Checking trips with some dubs. Great job. Checking the nines. I am got trips. Brendan Fraser. Wow, this is a nice guy. I've never seen him before, but if I were to go outside of my house, I would really hope that Brendan Fraser would be there to be my friend. That's my buddy. That's who I want to bring with me in real life. Look at him. Look at that smile. Look at that grin. What a guy. What a champion. A champion of colors. Now this is just bad. Mr. Rude has said a dirty word. Please don't look at that, children. Don't ever say that word. We got some dubs checking some nines. It's time for evil. I think I'm starting to see a trend here. The evil posters of S4S have seemed to infiltrate. Do not click on this spoiler. Should I click on it?
No.
Okay, but I'm gonna click on it over there. Evil has arrived! Time to die! Now I see. Roosebird has Echo.
It's frightening.
So they're asking people to die. Here in this nice radio thread. This is a message to all the rude posters out there on S4S. I get it. I understand why you need to be rude. Okay? Sometimes there's so much niceness around you that the only way that you can stand out, that you can feel like you're unique, is to be rude and even lewd. But friends, I am sorry to tell you, according to the information that we've already accrued on this radio program, even the rudeness and the lewdness inside of S4S is still much, much nicer than the rudeness and lewdness that exists outside. And so I just want you to check your privilege. And I want you to ask yourself, do you deserve to be rude to the people of this nice board? Do you think that it is okay for you to look at this kind, dancing woman and tell her that she needs to triggering and die? Oh, here's a woman that's very excited about you, Le Roosebird. Le Roosebird! Comments for you to read. The cat is typing, die, nice figs, die.
I don't know about that.
Wow. That is not nice at all.
I warned you.
I'm starting to get a little upset, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling upset. How does one become a part of Late Talking? Maybe not this one, but for future asking for a friend. Well, there's a super secret, absolutely wonderful chat room that you can join. If you look up in the corner there, you can see the link to that chat room. And if you join, I'm sorry, that was my water bottle that I was drinking because I was so upset. If you go to the beautiful Discord of S4S, that Discord being listed here. No, here in the top corner. This is Nice Stream. If you head to this server, I will post a beautiful connective link to this nice room, and from there you will find the wonder that you choose to experience. Now we're going to keep on going down this thread, and we're going to read more of these terrifying posts, but because I have become so disturbed, I believe it is once again time to watch a music video. Can we all agree that that's a good idea?
Agreed.
It's about time.
Okay. All right. I think we're gonna do this. This is Daily Reminder. Actually, before we do this, the artist that we're going to showcase here is the beautiful Keck IRC. If you haven't been to hashtag Keck IRC, it's a great place with lots of old figs, and they're wonderful. First, we're going to listen to Relaxing Anime Asthma, followed by Daily Reminder, because I think that some of you out there on S4S really do need a reminder. Okay, and we'll be right back. This is Lay Radio Man, and I love you so much. You are beautiful and wonderful, and I hope that none of you die.
love everyone just the same. We don't care if you're a weeaboo from A, a faggot from SP, someone from AN who got lost, or shit overflow from V or V. We love you and welcome you here. Now check the dubs. Anon.
Thank you so much for tuning into this wonderful radio program. I'm going to add this up here on the top of the screen, and it should be going over right here in the corner, but I feel like it really belongs right here on top of this rude poster. Now, remember that if you're out there and you're rude, and yes, I will read your disturbing, warped perceptions of reality on this show. But I want you to know that if you're rude, that it doesn't affect the way that I will treat you. One way or another, you are a poster. You are part of my Famalama Ding Dong, and I will love you until the end of time. And so, you better just check yourself, mister. Because all you're doing is accelerating the amount of honor, love, and respect that I will send toward you. Even if you're a big old meanie. Now, we are here, of course, with our lovely friends, Leigh Roosberg, who is getting some sushi, Toasty, as well as J. Jonah Jameson from the far reaches of reality. We have heard stories of the outer world, and I believe that Toasty and I are still in agreement that it is far too scary of a place for anyone to go by themselves.
Absolutely. I think there would have to be a very, very large group of dedicated, nice posters. And honestly, judging by the state of the threat, I don't know if a force like that would be reliable at a time like this.
We've got someone here saying a rude word. It's F-U-G. If you hear somebody say fug around you kids, I'm of course only saying that because I want my radio show to be a genuine representation of this board. If you ever hear someone say this word around you, I want you to look them right in the eye, and I don't want you to say, Jesus, mister. What makes you think you can say such a rude thing? And get away with it! I want you to look them dead in the eyes. And I want you to immediately put your hands together, and I want you to start praying for them out loud. I want you to say, Dear God and Patrick Bateman, as well as Jesus Christ, Krishna, and all the others, what is happening here? Look at this sinner! And look at him sin. Look at the sin that he is living in. Forgive him. Or her. Or whatever. Forgive it for what it's done. It knows not. We have responses. Please wad your mouth. And we got some doubles on that. 637-1966 asking to wad the mouth. Shaking my head. Anonymous is shaking the head. Does it feel good to have the disdain of all the nice posters just because you decided to be such a rude dude? Does it make you feel good? This is real footage from outside of the nice radio station. We got a beautiful Yasho here, a flub, and a nice grill. Now, it is a little spooky. It is a little scary, but we know that it's not going to get hairy because we are here together. By the way, look at these double digits. And once again, thank you for tuning into this nice radio program. Head over to s4s.bandcamp.com to listen to some nice music. As well, you can check out some beautiful people online. If you go to Keck IRC on YouTube, you can find the Keck IRC channel. It's right here. It is wonderful. They have great videos, and it's a place for friends, I think, is the most important thing to remember, that your friends are living here. We've got some Viper music videos. I mean, it is a great place. As well, I just want to thank Potato for all the wonderful content that you have created in the recent past, and I'm sure that you will continue to create as we move through the future. It's tough out there, and all people want to do is make their memes come true. I don't want to go back to the outside world. It's very warm, but the people are lewd. I think we should bring all of them to S4S. And that is the most beautiful thing that I think I've heard in quite some time. After looking at this terrible thread, how does one become a part of the talking chat by kiss? Now that's something was trying to happen there, but it didn't happen because all they ended up doing was just giving a kiss to that nice poster. And that's great. You got to die at least once. Well, I mean, that's just a fact of life. You can't argue that.
Well, actually, there is 7 million people that have never died. So, I don't know if that's true.
Wow.
That's about 7% of all people that have been alive have not died. Did I say million?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's right.
That's impressive. We have a request from a friend here to read this great book, Chewie and the Porgs. Now, we can't read it all, but I'll at least start for Maisie. You've taken your first step into a larger world. And maybe we're all here taking our first steps into a larger world tonight, thanks to our friends. Some pages are omitted. Not many know of its existence, mostly just the caretakers of the island, and now you, of course. The only other being with knowledge of this mystical place is the man who crossed an entire galaxy to find it, Luke Skywalker, last of the Jedi Knights. But this is not his story. This is the story of the Porgs, sweet and lovable creatures that inhabit Ankh-Tu Island. You know, that was a great story, and I just gotta say that it really reminded me of S4S a lot. While there might have been some rude folks that caused Luke Skywalker to run away across the universe, the Porgs were always there, taking care of the island and being super nice. And now they have a great friend, one Chewbacca, one of the loudest people in the whole Star Wars. Love that guy. Or girl. I don't know. Is it a girl?
You know, they never showed the genitals.
What do you think, Toasty? Have you ever looked at Chewbacca's genitals before?
I think even if you were to see them, I think it would be wrong to assume.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Oh yeah, back from the sushi trip.
So you're back from out there, are you?
And I went out to get sushi because the only way you can get sushi is outside of S4S. Did you know that?
No, there is a way that you can get sushi inside of your home. There's multiple ways. Way number one, of course, is if you were to just have the sushi delivered to your house, which here in the modern society is no large feat, very simple. The other way, of course, would be just to have a pond in your house with fish living inside, which is, of course, what I do here at the Radio Complex. We have a lovely fish stream where we catch and eat fish raw. The only caveat there is that I don't believe in fishing, so you have to catch it with your mouth. But, I mean, that's one step closer to eating anyway, so really, I think that my method is much better. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't mean to say that your sushi is any less wonderful than mine.
Well, I mean, I enjoyed the trip out there. At least.
Yeah. At least you thought you did.
Did.
At least you thought you did. But we all know.
Can you explain?
I can't. I can't explain why you thought you liked it out there. I do not understand how you could possibly believe that it was a nice thing to leave S4S for any period of time and then just come back. I don't understand.
Maybe I could tell you some stories of the outside world, and it would give you more of an idea of what you can actually expect.
Yeah, maybe that would be good. Maybe we can learn a little bit about why we want to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell you the same.
Yes. Well, yeah, I got a real quick story.
Great.
I was walking down the street. And
okay, wait. Okay, walking. What's that?
Okay. Well, so do you know what standing is?
Standing. Yeah, sometimes I have to stand to get some water.
So you start off in a standing position.
Okay.
And then...
Wait, what if I'm already sitting down?
Then you start standing.
And then what?
Okay, so the first step is you take one of your legs.
Right.
Yeah, your right leg. And you lift it up at the knee. Not with your arms, like you use your leg muscles. And you put your knee up in the air.
Right.
And then you straighten your leg. And then you lean forward on it. And then your legs are kind of like a triangle.
So I'm just supposed to trust my leg? That it's gonna be able to support me all the way over there?
You should start.
Why wouldn't I just roll in my seat like I always do around my home?
Sidewalks aren't a great place for rolling. You might want to start off on carpet.
Wait, hold on. Can I stop you right there?
Yes, please.
Did you just say sidewalk as in like near the road?
Yeah, they are often next to roads. Yes.
That sounds dangerous.
Sounds pretty. Yeah.
Oh. I have a few tales to talk about the road, but I'll let J. Jonah Jameson continue.
The roads are great too. So if you don't like walking, the road is also good. You can get a car, and you can get it from anywhere from like $100 to $1 million. You can get a car.
Huh.
And that's pretty simple. You don't even have to stand. You can sit if you're comfortable sitting, right?
Right. Yes.
Maybe you'd like a car more, so you can get a car, and then you sit, and then when you want to go, you put your right foot forward, and then when you want to slow down, you take your right foot off, and you put your left foot forward. And that's how you move, and then you hold a wheel, and you just kind of. Do you have like a video games where you have like a wheel?
Mario Kart.
It's kind of like it's Mario Kart actually.
Except Mario Kart.
The only difference is instead of a button, you use your feet. But other than that, roads are pretty cool.
That doesn't sound very intuitive at all. Why would you use your feet when you could just use a controller?
Because you need your hands.
For what? Can't you just steer?
Waving hello to people passing by.
Oh, for waving to hello to friends.
Friends on the outside world.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
I'm supposed to those people. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, why would you? Well, I don't know, Toasty. It's nice to wave to people and say hi, even if you don't know who they are. Don't you think?
Exactly. I've experienced seeing people that I don't already know.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
LaRue's board, would you mind sharing one of your stories so that we can show them
what
a typical event in the real world might be like?
There is something that I like to do every now and then. It's called taking a bus. So basically, it's kind of like driving in a car, except you don't drive at all. You're just waiting on a bus. It's full of other people to interact with. They might be smelly, they might be not. It might be crowded, it might be not. You know, you also have to pay money.
Or you might not.
So you don't have to pay money. When do you have to pay the money?
Actually, all the time in the real world. There's pretty much no circumstance where you're not paying money.
Well, congratulations! You just made the case for never, ever going outside ever.
No, there's ways to get money though.
How do you get money?
Oh,
what? It just falls from the sky?
Very rare.
Sometimes.
Very rare.
Does that actually happen out there?
I wouldn't count on it.
But it could happen.
Like, sometimes there'll be, like, a drug plane that gets shot down by an F-15, and then the money spills out onto the city streets, so that, I don't know if that's ever happened before, but it could. I wouldn't try to plan your life around, like, that wouldn't be the way I would try to make money. Because that's very roll of the dice. There are ways to make money, though.
I don't know. Still sounds really fishy to me.
So the bus guy, you can be
fishy.
Haha. Smells. No. Yeah, well, Mr. Jameson, you wouldn't know. Laborer's Bird, can you please apologize? That was very insensitive of you to bring up smelling. I mean, I'm sorry, but I just can't let you.
I can smell, just not people. I can smell fish.
You can smell fish?
I can smell everything but people. Yeah.
That is very, very confusing to me.
You'll get it.
Okay. Well, as long as I get it eventually, I guess that's...
So there's ways to make money. So there's these things called... there's these things called jobs, but a lot of people don't use those. That's kind of like an old-fashioned way to make money.
Okay.
So, like, you would drive the bus sometimes, and then you would have money to take the bus. Nowadays, what more people do, there's things called coins. So you pay money for the coin, but then you'll have more money later when you sell the coin. And that's how a lot of people make money. Nobody's really sure how it works, but it just kind of works where you get you get more money when you're done with it.
So you buy money, and you sell money.
You buy money with money, and then you sell money with money, and you end up with more money.
Are those electric coins people keep talking about?
Yeah, they're usually electric. You could use, like, actual coins, like pounds. But those usually... Sometimes with pounds you might have less money afterwards. So I would stick to electric coins, and it will be more money.
Sound very heavy.
Yes, they are pretty heavy.
Well, how can you carry that many coins? That's a lot of coins.
They're very strong.
I've seen coins before, and they are not easy to carry. There's so many of them.
Electric coins are lightweight, and so yeah, that's one way. That's one very good way to make money.
You sound kind of dangerous, actually. Electric money? What if you hurt yourself? Yeah. What if you were drinking too much water and then it shocks you?
So there's other ways to make money.
You just wear rubber gloves.
Oh, hey, that's smart. You're smart.
Or just touch it with your feet, because your feet are so far away from your body that it won't conduct.
Like grounding thing. Okay, what's the term for actual electricity? Okay, it's grounded the electricity that flows through your body or whatever.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, that, you know, I guess I believe what you're saying.
There's one other way I actually personally recommend to make money. It's how I make money. You go on a site such as Craigslist on Facebook, and you put out a really nice apartment for rent, and you take deposits for applications. So to apply, you take an application fee, and you just take a few hundred of those, and that you basically just move on from city to city doing that, and you can make a lot of money that way. So,
well, that sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, and you're bringing.
It doesn't sound like it takes a lot of effort.
And you're bringing value to the communities as well, because you're bringing hope and stability to people. So, it's a win-win.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess it sounds okay. You don't have to do anything, and you make money. But I still don't understand what you use the money for. I don't get it. What is the point? To ride the bus?
LaRue's board, would you like to mention some of the things money can buy?
Buy a nice pair of quads in the thread.
What? Quads? Where are they? I've got to see them.
Right now.
Shucks and shoot. I need to see these dang dubs. Where? Quads? What? Okay. I'm going down. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm skipping all this. Where are they? Oh my God! Look at those! And the jellies! The jellies are jiggling. They're all shiny. Oh my gosh! 4 twos? 4 twos? That's like 8. That is 8. Wow, Anonymous. Wow. And you see, and you're trying to convince me to leave. If I weren't here right now on S4S, I wouldn't have checked those quads. I would have seen these jellies. You think your money's so great? You think buses are fine?
Your life.
I think I finally have an argument to get
on top of that, someone else got dubs as well.
I have seen so many double digits in this thread. Ebo has 1. Got doubles. Remind them that Ebo has 1. Lies! Oof, said Siri Cuck. When you hear the song, you smile like a woman. That's good. Ebo has 1. Spike Man! I don't understand. I don't understand why they want to be so mean. Porg on board, please be careful. My wife's son has severe health problem. We want to help that boy out. We want to give him some digits. So if you know that boy, you can bring him right to this thread. There are quads in the thread, as well as other wonderful digits. Ebo. And lies. We have some lies here. When the nice comes back and strikes again, we see some Spike Man here. Why does the Spike Man wish for evil? Go, Jelly, go! 6372022. Excellent job. How does Le Rouge Bird smell? That's a good question. Jameson, you're out. Toasty, would you mind smelling Roosebird? He said to ask your mom, which Toasty is kind of my mom, little bit.
I was asking Anonymous' mom, or Anonymous was supposed to ask his mom, because I was recently over at their place.
Look, I'm not going to try to spread any rumors, but Roosebird does smell pretty good.
Wow, that's nice.
Rumor spread.
Is it what's the scent? Is it like a fruity scent? Is it like a sweet berry, or is it more like a strong, like a gentleman's scent, like a Cologne?
Well, I gotta tell you, it's like a very spicy cinnamon.
Ooh, yeah, spicy. I like that. Excellent. Well, now we know how Le Roosebird smells. I hope Anonymous 637-2027, I hope you know now, and I hope that somehow that will improve your general life, whether you choose to live it in or outside of S4S. Severus Hooligan says, Texas! And got some good luck. That does not look like Texas to me. I mean, but I've never seen Texas before. What do you think, Le Roosebird, Jameson? Does this look like Texas to you?
Texas is bigger.
Texas. That looks like a really fat cigarette.
I mean, it's pretty big. So it might be.
You know what?
Wait, what about
known for smoking?
What about now? Is that more like Texas?
Closer.
I don't know how. I can't get much bigger than this. Okay, well, good job with your representation of Texas. Next time, try to make it a little bigger. Le Roosebird has an echo. Ree! Le Roosebird has an echo. Ree! Le Roosebird has an echo. Ree! Ree! Okay, well, obviously somebody's very upset. I'm sorry, friend. It's very hard to read that many screams out loud. Next time, I think you could just say it one time, and we probably would get the picture. What you need to understand is that here in the modern world, we have a lot of wonderful things, but what we don't have is a splitter for the headphone jack. And because
of that, what I don't have is echo. You are feeding false information out to the public. I have headphones on right now.
The public is feeding that information to me, my sweet bird.
They're spreading misinformation. They're causing disarray in S4S.
Anonymous 637-2035, what you've done is not only upset me, but you have upset Le Roosebird. How could you?
Oh, but here's the thing. It's okay. Some people get things wrong all the time. Fake news. You've all heard of it.
I haven't. What is it?
When somebody accuses me of having echo.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that is not accurate at all. I've heard him. He doesn't sound echoing to me.
All right, check this out. I'm gonna show you what real echo sounds like. There we go. They're now right to my mic. I'm going to unplug my headphone jack. And now somebody just say, "Ee." Go. That is echo. And that is not what I have right now.
Wow.
So, there you go. That's proof. It's not me.
I still didn't hear any.
Roosebird, you know how non-echoey you are? Even when you intentionally tried to cause echo, you still didn't echo.
Serious?
I didn't hear it. I still don't hear it.
Darn. You know what? Now my experiment has failed. Anyways, that's double the proof that I'm not echoing. Now, I think you should ask that question to... I don't understand if it's him or the radio man, but I'm not going to judge, and I'm not going to jump to conclusions. So, maybe you guys can discuss amongst yourselves.
I got about four or five tires. I don't know about you guys. We could probably go to the bank and get some fresh bread. That's what I think.
Oh, are you?
You're not supposed to be listening. This is a private conversation, not trying to be rude or anything, but geez Louise, how are you going to tell us to have a private conversation and then listen?
Will...
I've got my ears full. Go leave you to it then.
Well, now I feel bad. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings and stuff. Sorry.
Oh, it's alright. I have intruded where I'm not really wanted. I set you guys up for this private conversation. Like I was some sort of mother. It's okay. You guys do your thing.
Now I have two mothers. Part Toasty and part LeRoux's bird. And that was the day that I learned that I was part bird the entire time. And that I hated myself.
Are important. Never forget that.
Actually, I don't know if you know this, but this is a nice board where you're not supposed to be rude to people or post inappropriate pictures on here. So can you please not be rude on this nice board? Post number 6372037. The response to that, is it nice to live in fantasy lies? Friend, I don't know if you understand this, 6372045, but it is not a lie. S4S is legitimately a nice, fun board full of wonderful people who want nothing more than to spread kindness and joy with one another. And then you come in here with your rudeness. And you pop a boner.
Excuse me?
That's what the girl said! Boner!
Ice? You're supposed to keep that in the bedroom.
I'm sorry. I'm going to turn that off right away. Evil has won. Evil has won. Evil has won. No, you have not. If evil has won, then how come this is nice radio? How come this isn't evil radio? If evil has won. Does evil have a radio program? No! But nice does.
That's a very good point.
Nice has a radio. And S4S is nice. Cheryl Poster bumping this gym. Are you responsible for the echo? Ah! This frog is very mad. LeRoux's bird, I know that you are well versed in frogs and amphibians in generally. Can you explain to us a little bit about how we might be able to satiate and calm down to this very irate frog here?
According to this, that irate frog was irate over 40 minutes ago. So, you think he's calmed down by then?
Well, I don't know. You're the frog expert. I mean, if you think he has, then I'll agree with you probably. I'm not gonna argue.
I will attempt to communicate in frog language. Ready?
Yes.
Hopefully that got across to him.
All right, so Frog Poster, if you're out there, just go ahead and post how you're feeling, and we hope that you're doing well. We're sorry about all the issues that you're having, and we really think that you need to probably go to the doctor, get your ears checked, because it is just crazy that you are experiencing echo when no one else is. We got some glow sticks here. Glow sticks 6372061, and of course this grill checked so many threads. Thank you so much, and thank you for those beautiful glow sticks. Bumping this gym, and then this guy showed up, an angry woman. LeRoux's bird explaining clear P. The monkey throws the laptop from the desk. And that is rude, monkey. That laptop is quite expensive. It seems to be a MacBook. And that is not nice. However, I would like to ask who you are quoting. I understand who you're talking about, but I never said that. Looks cool, but I will not be able to join. Maybe next time. Have fun, my friends. Thanks, Young Dong. And thanks for your beautiful, beautiful threads. I mean, dubs. I was distracted by this join or die, and join and die. I'm sorry, friend. Please, I'm sorry for stepping on your voice.
So I gotta ask something.
Yes.
For quite some time. But where did all these buried evils come from?
Recently, there was a mass renaissance of beautiful, beautiful art on Nice Board. And because of it, there has been fruitful, very nices. There's also been a lot of very, very evils like that one, sticking bird up.
I used to draw like this. So other people are taking that mantle, huh?
This is what happens when you leave Nice Board. You laid the seeds.
That there's a bunch of evil posters.
Well, that's your opinion. But I'm not so sure whether that's true.
But I know what will ward off the evil spirits.
And what's that?
Let me introduce you to post number 6372161. It's a good luck charm.
6372161.
Yeah, the file name is Rayman Adventure. That right there.
Oh, yeah. Look at that guy! It's like Sonic Adventure but Rayman! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's very nice. Very nice. Wow, that put me in a great mood. It really did. Have you seen this? Have you seen this man? Jerry? He looks like a guy. He's got a strong arm.
I don't want my language to get it too intimate for the broadcast, but I would describe that man as handsome. He's clearly really strong.
He looks like he has inverted water that goes up to the roof of his house and rubs against the ceiling.
I think that's Australia that he lives in.
Oh, yes, because the water's upside down there. How do they do stuff? They just float around in the sky all the time?
No, it's just water.
Water floats through the sky. And this guy.
You have to be very careful when you flush.
Do you see this woman drooling? Why would you drool on yourself? So childish. Is it true that Dewey destroyed all the papers on S4S? 6372086. No. That is not true. Dewey has done nothing but create wondrous, beautiful content for each and every poster out there. And not only that, but Dewey has been a friend, not only to me, but to each and every one of you. Whether you believe it or not, it's true.
Who are we talking about?
Oh yeah, Dewey. Yeah, you wouldn't know Dewey. Darn it.
The Dewey.
We interrupt this radio program for Six Sippers Radical Radio Hydration Tip. Have a baby on the way? Here's a radical tip. It's important that you don't let your new baby run out of water or they won't be able to cry. How do you know if your baby is running out of water? Here are the signs. Number 1, more than 6 hours without diaper pee-pee. Number 2, pee-pee becomes more dark or smelly than normal. Number 3, not doing much moving around. Number 4, mouth looks dry. Or 5, no tears when sad. Stay hydrated, my sick dudes. And thank you, Six Sipper, for your beautiful double digits. 637-2088. Thanks for the advice and nice stuff. How do I water the baby? I want to know this. Oh, that's not the correct answer. With fire is not how to water a baby. I am fairly certain. I don't know. You guys have been in the world. You would know better than me whether that's true or not. I don't think it is.
Mm-hmm. Babies, I usually steer clear. Those are some of the most dangerous things out there.
I've heard that.
They can be very rude. They can scream right at you for no reason. They are very rude. If I see babies, I usually leave and go somewhere else.
Well,
I don't like being screamed at. It makes me
the
feel
thing about babies. Sometimes they drive even the nicest people murderous rampage inside of their heart.
Wow. Well, sometimes
babies are crazy.
Sometimes when I feel very murderous in my heart, I like to listen to this lovely video by our good friend Forever. This song is called Farce, and I hope that you will enjoy.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Do that.
We are back on this beautiful, lovely radio program, and I am so happy that each and every one of you could be here with us today. We have wonderful friends here, J. Jonah Jameson, Leigh Roosebird, and Toasty, one of the most cutest of all posters on all of S4S.
A question, actually.
Yes.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the cutest poster of them all?
Are you asking me that, or?
You're a mirror.
Am I a mirror?
From the mirror world.
If I'm a mirror, how come I can't see me when I look at myself?
You're actually a vampire from the mirror world.
Oh my god.
Did you not know this, did you?
I don't know a lot of things. I never claim to know things. I just have a radio show on the internet.
It's fine. You see, I'm here to help educate you. In fact, I think we all are. We all learn a little something about ourselves and each other.
What did you learn about yourself today, Leigh Roosebird?
That I am... I smell like cinnamon.
Ah, yeah. And what did you learn about Toasty?
That Toasty likes to smell cinnamon.
And what about
Cinnamon.
what about Jabe Jameson?
Well, I learned that he's had very similar experiences to mine, and he sounds like a cool guy. We should talk sometime.
That is beautiful. Toasty, have you learned anything on this nice radio program?
I have to admit, my discoveries are somewhat bittersweet compared to Leigh Rooseberd's. I have discovered that there is a perhaps somewhat sinister kind of interaction that the outside world has, and it's trying to impact S4S in a very profound way. And I'm not sure if it's for the better or for the worst, but I do think that maybe one day we will have to take that field trip.
Wow. One day we may be forced to take the field trip, is what I think I heard you say.
Optional thing. You can choose to join us in the field trip. We'll all be together, so we'll all be fine.
What if the field trip is our only way to escape the rudeness?
A field trip back to S4S.
But what if it's all rude?
4S is all rude?
What if the rudeness has taken over our nice board?
listen. See, as an old fig, I know coveted mantras. When we encounter a rude fig, where do we send them?
Do you read them? Do you remember?
I know this one. Oh, back to B. Yes.
That's right.
So we're gonna send all the rude figs back to B. Oh yes, Toasty. What's your good news?
The good news is that the rude, evil,
very evil actually, posters seem to have vacated the thread and potentially have vacated S4S entirely, or, even better, they have reformed and turned into very nice posters.
Wow, that is very, very great, and I hope that is true. But rude posters, if you are out there, I want you to understand that you are always welcome back on S4S. And even if the only way you know how to express yourself is through rudeness, we want you to know that we're okay with it. But please, try not to use the fug word so much. Gosh darn it, there are children out here in this board. And not even to mention the children, the elders. How would you feel swearing in front of your grandmother? I bet you would feel like a terrible man, or woman, or child.
Gotta admit something.
Yes.
I have sworn in front of my grandmother before.
Was she very upset?
Totally cool with it. You know why? Because I have a cool grandmother.
That is pretty cool. I bet she posts on S4S, doesn't she?
That cool, but she's pretty cool. She's a little old-fashioned, though. You know?
I'd just like to interject. Swearing is not cool, despite what LaRoosberg just said.
Her said swearing is cool. I'm just saying she was totally cool with what I said. Because back then I was pretty flustered about something.
So you said, like, I just can't take this crud anymore! Sorry. And she said, you're a pretty cool guy, LaRoosberg. I like it.
Watch your language. Would you like a brownie?
Is that what she said? She gave you a brownie?
She gave me a brownie. And oh my goodness, I can tell you a lot about this brownie.
I want to meet your cool grandma. She sounds really nice.
I want to hear about the brownie.
Yeah, let's do some brownie talk.
Look, she makes really creepy brownies. You know how you make chocolate brownies, right?
I don't, but yeah, go ahead.
She purposely undercooks them so that they're just the right amount of gooey.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the spatula or the bowl?
Yeah.
That's basically it. All in just the actual brownie.
So do you have to eat it in a bowl with a spoon? You have to eat it with a spatula?
With a spatula. That's optional. The spatula. You can put them all in the bowl that you lick out of.
You know, spatula sounds a lot like Dracula, which reminds me of what I learned today, which is that I am a vampire from the Mirror universe. But Mr. Jameson, we haven't heard what you have learned from this nice radio program today, so please feel free to share your musings and awarenesses that you are now equipped with after this radio program.
I haven't learned anything.
Nothing at all.
I mean, there's been things to learn, but I choose not to consume that and to learn from anything. Because I already have all the knowledge that I want, so if I learn anything, I have to unlearn something else.
Ah, so your brain is at maximum capacity, low memory, and you can't learn anything else, because if you did, that would mean that some other important thing would have to be dismissed.
I'm already overclocking as it is, yes.
That is very interesting. It's very similar to S4S. You know, if you make a new post, well, that means that an old post has to leave the board. It goes off of page 10 and on to page 11, the most wonderful page of all.
My brain probably has about 25 pages, so it's I want to keep what I have there, so basically it's in and out with me.
Well, that's good. Do I see a me on the left that has suddenly entered this room?
Yeah.
Hey, it's me on the left! What's going on, buddy?
Not much.
So what have you learned from today's radio program?
I just tuned in.
And so you say you just tuned in, but what you're really saying is that you have not learned anything yet.
Yet.
I am kind of surprised by that. We were just talking about all the things we learned. Well, that's okay. I'm sure there'll be some other stuff for you to learn. Next time you learn something, just say it right away, and then we'll know. We can edit this in post. This isn't live or anything. There's nothing to worry about.
You know what? Wikipedia right now.
Yeah, the night's still young.
Well, that's all right.
I didn't know that night could have an age like that. Is it the age of consent? Someone seems a little angry or rudely irritated.
The night may be young. Wow, kind of young.
Toasty.
People have been posting some more Barry Eagles on the thread, specifically to spite me after I congratulated them on no longer posting. And I'd just like to say that I was really upset about that, and I just saw that somebody got, you're not going to believe this, triples.
Triples? Okay, give me a second here. I'm going to get back current on this thread. Just bear with me. I like this, Dubs. I like it very much. Please keep posting to see more of these Dubs. Thanks for the advice and nice Dubs. Thank you, Siri Cook. Hi, says Anonymous, and hi to you, my sweet darling. We got an evil here, and we need to have a discussion about the Spike Man and Yasha. But first, 6372099, excellent doubles. Is it fixed? Evil Dubs, frick yeah. LeRoux's Bird, Drinkwater Nation cheering on the evil Dubs. I'm quite confused by that. Strongly suggest you all worship Barry Evil, says Anonymous. I don't know about all that. Please view this spoiler. We'll go ahead and view it because... Oh, no! Cassandra! How could you? She's murdered! 6372111. Excellent job. Oh, baby! It's a triple! Brilliant job. Excellent job. Thank you so much for the triple, but why you gotta be stabbing on Cassandra? You know she is immortal, and because she's not even real. She is an anime grill, and she is beautiful. When you're feeling rude, when you face grim, sometimes you just have to take a swim. That is a good rhyme. Thank you, Anonymous 6372117. You are beautiful. This is nice radio, and you are a nice poster. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these balls on this woman's head. You have some great big balls on your head, lady, and I like them. They're round and rotund and beautiful, like big apples.
I hate this image.
Delicious apples! Triples! Anonymous checking the triples, thank you so much. How do we stop birds from smoking cigarettes? An interesting question.
Cigarettes.
Because it's bad for them.
So we just tell the birds that smoking is bad.
And so are the birds that smoke. Did you know that?
Smoking is not that important. Smoking is a bad habit, and it costs a lot of money. Speaking of money, I don't know what it is. Bobby will be Bobby. Sometimes birds just be walking around on your cement, causing footprints. That's okay, because that's character, and later on in life, you're going to look back and be like, remember that bird? I want to see that image. It was very important. Allow me to grip a light, brother. This guy, not that fat, rude word with the catfish, but he did get some doubles. 6372144. Excellent job. My friend, you don't need to be smoking on those cigarettes. Looks like you have plenty to deal with. For the fact that you live on the ocean. Dubs, whoa, smoking's bad for you, friend. Dubs, nice and beautiful. Excellent job. Ancient Fig, the Radio Man is kind of scary when he's angry. Anonymous 6372155 says, the Radio Man is going beyond my expectations. He's very cool. Thank you so much. I don't mean to scare you when I get angry, but I am just a passionate person. I need to be able to express myself. Extreme importance upon the throne tower. The bird tower that feel when important. Have you seen these birds? Do you know them? I have seen them. And I want them to know that I understand that they think they're important. And that's all that matters. That you think you're important. Smoking's bad for you, don't do it. Everybody out! This is Spider-Man's thread now! You don't have to actually leave, please stay. This bird's brain quotient is over 200 IQ, a good step in the brain department. The upside-down emu, very, very nice. Le Roosebird, just for a moment here, can you tell us a little bit about the emu brain and what makes them such exceptional thinkers? Meaning that they probably have at least a 50 or an 80-page board in their head.
Right. You see, this bird right here is actually a cassowary, and that is something you do not want to mess with in the real world. You see, these things kill you with their IQ. Their sharp wit is so sharp, they could claw out your stomach and rip out your intestines. Did you know that?
Oh, man. That sounds pretty sharp.
No, this is unbelievably sharp. You ever been stung by a bee?
Yeah, I don't want to think about it, though.
Knife by accident?
Yeah, I did knife myself once on accident.
Alright, think about, million pounds of just sheer push force. Something to fear. This bird.
It is hard to imagine that many pounds. Le Roosebird. Whew, I'm tired.
You know how many pounds, huh?
Whew.
You know how you can avoid a sharp wit is with a quick wit. Quick always wins. Doesn't matter how sharp you are if you can't catch me.
Yeah, so how fast are these, what did you call them? I don't know. Capybara?
Cappy baby.
Like a baby. Like a little baby. How could they be so fast if they're so much a baby? That's just silly. That's just silly. We're going to move on now. We got this Rayman Adventure image. Once again, Le Roosebird, you're bringing joy to me, boy. Please notice the success of this great thread earlier today. Please, I love you, the radio guy. We've got a great thread here. I'm going to take a look. Great hater. This is the highest quality thread on 4chan right now. Thank you. And I got to say, look at this. This is a curly French fry with on top a ranch dressing of bacon and cheddar cheese.
That looks like poutine.
That, don't say poo on the radio show. That is French fried radio, man, a bowl. That's what they call it. Meat chips! Chips of crispy meat. How can you not love them? And apparently they're vegan. That must be vegan bacon on there. There's nothing I love more than bacon that is not made out of meat, because eating meat just makes me feel so embarrassed. Like, wow, that comes from inside somebody's body. Pretty lewd, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. All these friends. There are quads in this thread. 637-0000. Oh my gosh! Keep calm and go meat free. If you weren't convinced to become a vegan yet, I'm pretty sure that these quads are going to change your mind and flip your switch. I'm going to keep on going through. Go vegan. Going vegan could save the world. According to NICE report, a global shift toward a vegan diet is vital to save the world from hunger, fuel, poverty, and the worst impacts of climate change. We also have some double-doubles. Meat is murder. We have go vegan. We have a Yasho trying to cook and go vegan at the same time. Don't be a grader. Go vegan. We got Charlie Brown waiting outside, thinking about going meat-free. We have a sandwich here. Keep calm and go meat-free. Don't eat that chicken sandwich. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. You wouldn't let your berry pink smoke. Like smoking, eating meat increases the risk of heart disease and cancer. Stop birds and stop berries. No more smoking. Meat is murder. I want to say a few things, okay? First of all, this is a great thread. It's beautiful. It's long and wonderful. And if you want to read the rest of this thread, you want to make a change in the world, you want to really do something to change your life and to make this place better for all of us, I urge you to become a vegan. I urge you not only to become a vegan, but I urge you to think about your veganism at all times. I urge you to tell people that you are a vegan, and not only to tell them once, but multiple times. I want you to forget people that you know, just so that you can remind them that you are a proud, independent vegan, and you don't need no meat. Back to our beautiful thread. Oh, look at this! Look at this hallway! What's that? Is that... Oh my gosh. Ah! It's almost too late! Radio Man, don't open our radio! It's too late! We gotta bury Jamie Girl. Thank you for checking my doubles! Ooh. Oh, Spider-Man. Yes! Can you find her? Where is she? I see her! There she... You can see... Oh, sorry. Can you see her?
Mm-hmm.
Where is she?
Right there.
I see her.
Do you?
We're on the opposite side of the lake.
Oh. I thought this would be harder. For everyone. When the Roosebird doesn't have a car, can take the bus! Well, they got doubles, but they posted a lewd image there. I am surprised by that in a bad way. 637-2199. Le Roosebird, you can take the bus or you can take whatever kind of contraption that was. But I hope you don't do either one. This image was taken at the S4S cookout last weekend. Only Nice Figs showed up, even though everyone was invited. We heard that the Bury Ebles and Rudes were out spamming S4S with more garbage content. Meanwhile, the S4S cool crew was out posting great and epic memes and coming up with new OC for generations to come. We got some nice bubs dubs and this lovely kissing woman kissing on a Spider-Man face. Le Roosebird crying about the dubs. We have an off by one. Mountain Dew is good. Water is bad. And that's what you get for lying on my radio program. You look like Chemical Man. Very nice try, Jewy. Coming soon. Quads once again and all these checks. Gosh. You know, there's nothing quite like seeing quads for the first time, don't you think? Except for seeing doubles! 637-2233! Quads! Wow! Checking those quads. It is beautiful. And dubs too. Ah! Rare bub. Gosh, this thread is so exciting. Quad! Quads! Ah! Quads! This third time I've got quads today. Anonymous, you are very lucky. You should probably do something like invest in the stock market. Go to a local eatery and tell the girl that you've been talking to that you are in love with her. Or maybe you can just do like Le Roosebird and ask his mom to call in and say, Camilla, maybe it's a gaming programming. Also, Le Roosebird, it seems like the mom who you once said could smell you actually does not know what a bird is at all. So I feel like you have some explaining to do, mister, about your lying.
So I have been using a false identity when I go see this person's mom.
But why would you do that?
Bird is my name in S4S. When I go into the real world, I gotta use a different name. They can't know that I'm Le Roosebird, or else they will know that I'm the guy behind that one Seaver Gunner incident.
Yeah.
Then they would stop in the streets.
That's gotta be rough.
Use an alias.
Me on the left, have you ever gone outside before?
No, I've never gone outside.
That's what I'm talking about. Smart. Smart.
I went outside once.
What?
And then I went back inside.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's just pure genius right there. You know, I've never experienced such an intelligence, except for earlier when I was talking to Toasty about not ever going anywhere in reality. You know, no offense to you guys, you outdoorsmen. But I still don't understand the point or why anyone would want to do such a ridiculous thing.
Well, we never really did get to tell a story about The Wold, would you mind me sharing a story right now?
Oh, please go ahead.
Yes, I was sitting in a place, and a person sat next to me, and I said hello, and they said hello back to me, and we told each other names, and his name is Robert, and he was from Kentucky, and he was very nice, and we talked about I think football, and he liked football, and it was he liked my hat.
Well, let me cut you off right here. So
it's a lot to handle.
What you're telling me is that you, in your limited memory, saved that story rather than collecting real knowledge from this radio program this evening.
I didn't get to the best part.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Please continue.
So, we were talking about things and stuff, and then he says to me that he has a daughter that's very pretty and stuff.
Oh.
And I said, no, thank you. I'm not interested. And he said, I understand. And that was pretty crazy.
So a man out there in the world who'd never met you before tried to force you into coitus with his daughter for means of procreation, I assume. And you're trying to tell me that it is safe out there for anyone?
Well, I said no, and he said okay. So it was okay. He was a nice guy. He was a nice guy.
Nothing about that is okay.
No, I agree. Nothing about that was okay. That was the most horrifying thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, he was, he's Kentucky. So Kentucky, in different places, they have different meanings of what is nice and rude. So to you, that might be rude. To him, the intention was nice. And that's what matters. Is it was the intention of his daughter.
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of different types of niceness in my time, and I guess that there could be nice things that I haven't experienced yet. So,
anyways, it was a very exciting, thrilling story. So I was saving that one. I've been waiting this whole time to share that. I thought that was enthralling. So,
well, thanks. Cool. I think that everybody feels that was certainly the most exciting part of this radio program so far. We got a rare bub in the thread. Oh my gosh, this Garfell cat. Have you guys seen this comic book? It is so funny. The cat loves the lasagna, and he eats it, but he also gets double 637-2255. Excellent job. See, pal, I like your dubs, but you need to keep your chin up. It gets better, Sonny. Monday. Rare lasagnas. You can have all these things. You can choose to accept them, or you can go the other way. But I promise you that if you pass this up, you are going to really regret it. Mind my face, when I'm rude, Lel, you become a Fig Newton. That is not really 100% accurate, but I do want to take that into context here. What I believe this anonymous poster, that is 637-2260 for my blind folks out there who cannot see, what this fig means is that when you're rude, you act like a new fig or a new friend. You, as you grow, you become less of a Fig Newton and more of a Fig Oldton. And therefore you learn to become nicer as you post on S4S and exist within the coolness and the kindness of everyone that lives, breathes, and I guess rides the bus on this nice board. I think we need a bus on S4S. That way, Jameson and Roosberg can finally come back from real life and just ride the bus here. I mean, you could meet somebody from Kentucky right here on S4S. And they probably would let you have coitus with their daughter.
I don't think S4S is legal in Kentucky.
I think almost like S4S.
If it was legal in Kentucky, why would anyone be in reality in Kentucky?
That's a good point. Now, Roosebird, you said something very interesting there. And I believe what you're suffering from is the same type of thing that the general audience of anime posters suffers from. And if you're out there as an anime, I'm not talking about you, obviously. If you're two-dimensional, you're not included in here. What I'm talking about is the 3D people who choose to try to marry anime women. Okay? It is not possible for you. They do not exist in the same physical dimension as you. And, Roosebird, S4S also does not exist in a physical dimension in which you could proactively fug it.
I said I don't want to. Even if it was hypothetically real, I wouldn't fug S4S.
I feel like you're lying right now. I feel like you're saying a lie, because you totally would. You love S4S, and you would want to.
4S, but never fug S4S.
What if you were in love? Then what?
With S4S.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe, but I'm not in love with S4S.
What?
Fell out of love. Out of love with S4S. One day. And then I went to the real world, and then I came back on a nostalgia trip. A place that I used to love. But never had the courage to tell S4S how I felt.
So what you're really saying is that you would have liked to fug S4S at one point, but you missed your opportunity. And because of that, you'll never get to fug S4S.
I couldn't be even happier.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Roosebird, and I hope that maybe S4S will give you a second chance, you know? Maybe one day you could fug S4S if you really wanted to.
I think I'd just like to remain friends with S4S.
What the heck? Not Tsukasa, post Tsukasa only! I fucking love Tsukasa! La 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 la! This is Absurdist Sincerity Board, says Anonymous, and we're checking that 487. Nice, and 87. Who did what? I don't know. Playing guitar. I have guitar playing. A mental illness. Guitar. Roosebird still has echo. But they got doubles. That is 6372300. Dubs, whoa. Dubs streaming from his laptop. Give us the 4 megabyte upload size. Cool Radio, I hear it in my ear. That is a very common way to listen to things. Other ways, you can also feel them with bumps. They call that Braille. S4S Radio now available in Braille. As well, we are currently looking to hire, with no money, we are looking to hire someone to translate S4S Radio into American Sign Language. We really want to get out there to our blind posters so that we can finally provide some American Sign Language to those in need. Show me the video, show me now! Well, there you are. There it is, everyone. There's the person. They're shiny and beautiful. They're wonderful. And they make me want to post a different type of video. A new video that has yet to be seen. Something by Slumpchim Mizuki Sisto Irana's Knee. That was such a lovely video, and I'm so happy to be here with all of my great friends. J. Jonah Jameson, Lay Bruisebird, Toasty, me on the left, and of course you, S4S. Now, me on the left, if you're there, I do believe that Mr. Jameson was just sending out some condolences your way. Would like to chat with you, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Excellent. Me on the left. I do believe you likely remember when you were my left-hand man with a certain project I was running a few years ago called Land Grab.
Yeah, I remember. I remember Land Grab.
Ooh. Oh. It was a, for those that don't know, it was a digital world. So it kind of is like S4S and the real world meets together because it's like the real world, but it's digital. So it's a little bit of both. And I believe you, me on the left, took over that world.
Yes, I exploited a feature where when you sign up for an account, you get like $1,000. And I wrote a script that just signed up for accounts over and over and transferred all the money into one account until that account had like a lot of money, and then I made another script to make that account buy the entire world.
Haha! Outsmart, outwit, outlast. That is absolutely the spirit of the game. I did patch that. So, however, people have continued to find clever ways to take over the world many times over. I have found
that's the fun of it.
Yeah, I found my best solution is to just destroy the world every week, so it automatically explodes before anybody has the opportunity to fully take it over. So, thought that was, you were my left-hand man throughout that, and I believe your name is actually still in the special thanks in the credits.
Oh, really?
I think so, unless I took you out, but that would be mean. And
Yeah,
I'm not mean,
nice.
so I'm not mean, so I'm completely confident that you're in there. It's hidden away in some little corner behind a hamburger menu, for sure. So,
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to thank you in audio and in digital person, which is what this is. This is digital in person.
I always, I think I follow you on GitHub, so I always see everything.
You do.
Yeah.
Those stars are very important. Those stars. Each of those little stars are. You probably helped me get jobs with that because you know those GitHub stars. You got to have the stars, and then people think, oh, this guy knows he's got stars. He's got people put the star on. So I probably should pay you a cut of my pay in return.
And you know the Metro/NR radio page was originally forked from your.
That fork actually is bigger than the original, so that's actually the new. That's the real fork now.
Well, I deleted all the code that didn't have to do with the radio because I didn't modify it. So we'll have to merge it sometime. Maybe.
Man, I dig it. You know, fork, branch, merge, flick, rub. We'll do it all.
That's the GitHub. Yeah, that's the GitHub lingo.
Right here on S4S Radio, friendships are being rekindled, and Le Roosebird is back. As well, we have Toasty here. Wonderful, excellent. As well, I want to say, as much as you appreciate the stars that me on the left gives to you, I appreciate all of the stars out there on S4S who continue to be nice, check doubles, and post these wonderful animated images of even a grill who looks like a might be a cockroach. Just beautiful. Going down the thread here, we see the Yasho go vegan. Can't handle us! So cool baby, scandal us. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So cool baby, watch it now. We got Barry with wings and Angelic Barry. Dub streaming from his laptop. Give us the 4 megabyte upload size. Everyone should play Rayman 2. It's the greatest game ever. I'm not quite sure if that's true. Yeah? Who was it?
It was, in fact, somebody from Clover.
Clover.
Little thing where Rayman 2 is the hot new thing.
Is Rayman now a Pokemon that you can catch inside of Clover?
No. But itself is the game that Clover devs play when they're not playing Pokemon Clover.
Oh, that's very interesting. It seems like those games don't have too much relation to one another. Is there a reason why Rayman has become so popular?
Idea. I have to play it myself, actually.
I'd recommend it. I've always been a big advocate of Rayman.
Oh yeah? Alright.
Sounds a little sexist, honestly, I gotta say. I mean...
Rayman?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is a different time, Rayman.
Well, that doesn't... You don't just forgive people for making mistakes before they knew that they were mistakes, okay? You have to look back in history and say, yeah, sure, Hammurabi was great and he created society, but he also said that it was cool to pluck somebody's eye out if they pluck your eye out, and that is not okay. You should not enact violence on others if they enact violence on you. That is just wrong.
Who made Rayman did apologize for this later on.
Oh, that's good.
Can't change the name because of legal issues.
Even though the name is still Rayman.
Actually, they can't change that, though.
So please forgive them just this once.
Okay. I guess just this once, I'll say Ubisoft, make Ray person next time. But I guess if he's got to be a man, then Rayman is okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. Honestly, sorry. I'm not sorry. I cannot be okay with this. Anyways, this is what I received my radios on, Lay Radio Man. I meant to do hardware mods a year ago, but I guess I forgot. Well, this is a very nice little D-Gen radio. It's an FM stereo. It's beautiful, and I just hope that you are catching me on the double-digit line. I see that you have dubs there in your time, and thank you so much for taking that screenshot. Garlic Salt says, I love you, Lay Radio Man, baby. I miss you so much, and thanks for posting that sweet beb. We also got some rare bubbies going on around here. Look at this. Look at this woman and her face. I mean, her facial area is so slick. It just makes me want to take like a coin and just slide it right across here. You know? That would be great. Remember to get your flub shot. Has everybody gotten their flub shot today?
No, I haven't actually.
You'll need to get it from Real Doctor, post number 637-2326. You can just post right there to that to get your shot. It's going to keep you happy and keep you safe.
I am a little concerned. Autism.
No, flub does not cause autism. What is it called? Salmon. Salmon is what causes autism. They proved that in Germany. On a talk show.
Gotcha. I might take a shot.
Yeah, you should. If you don't take your flub shot, you're gonna wind up in a world of hurt. And by the way, if you do happen to get autism from that, it is not my fault. So I'm just going to go ahead and say right here live on the radio that I am not liable for what happens to you after you take your flu shot. But I've taken mine, and as you can see, I don't have any autism whatsoever. So, there you go.
Is Daniel taking his flu shot?
Yeah. I mean, Daniel's done a lot of things, like wind up in a children's correctional facility, for one. Yeah, he was caught posting on S4S at school, and the Rude and Lewd posters decided to post their lewdness and rudeness, and guess what? Daniel had to go to prison. So, while I don't accept what happened, because technically it was not his fault, I understand that the world is a hard place, and it's just a lesson that he had to learn. So, if you're out there on S4S and you think that posting your rude and lewdness doesn't hurt anyone, you're wrong. It hurts my son. And he's gone now, and I'll probably never see him again. Just think about it.
Bless Daniel.
Bless him.
That was a very powerful message.
Thank you. Waluigi's right here. Great job, Anonymous, for posting that. We have some peace on S4S. Great, you fulfilled our mission. It will revive peace in S4S, but it may be invaded by the other Yasho. Pray for a true peace in S4S. 637-2344. Great doubles there. Great doubles. We got Bateman dancing with some pins from Ancient Fig. Checking some dubs. Dancing around. WWW posts this octopus image and has a sound clip. Let's hear it together on this nice broadcast. Oh, this is a peppy tune.
I like it.
It just loaded for me.
The sound of sandwiches flapping away. The sound that witches make when you squish them round in your mouth. Squish 'em, squish 'em. Oh yeah. You can fly if you want to. You don't have to. You can ride a bus. You can meet a guy from Kentucky, and maybe he'll let you marry his daughter. You can get sushi. You can write a script. You can talk about rude posters. Don't forget, there is a beautiful, wonderful thread right over here. Thread number 6369450. It's the S4S OC album thread. S4S OC album 15 is on its way to becoming a wonderful thing. We've got doubles in the thread. We have all kinds of digits over there. You can submit your very own music, such as this track. You can become part of the legacy of S4S, part of the legend, the history of such a nice and wonderful place on the World Wide Web. Now, I gotta pause this, because here's a real question. Okay, we're talking about the real world and S4S as if they're two separate things, but technically, S4S exists as part of the world as a whole. So, technically, the world is just a nicer place because S4S exists. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Number one reservoir is of course S4S.
It's like a beautiful oasis. But that doesn't mean that riding on the bus is safe, okay? Anybody can ride the bus, even strangers, and that's not okay. Strangers ride the bus? I once was on a bus, believe it or not. When I was on the bus, there was a man on the bus who was having a hard time because he didn't have any crack. And his teeth hurt really bad. And everybody on the bus thought that man was going to run and attack the bus driver, who continued to look back at him and say, "Sir, please sit down! Please sit down!" Well, the good news is that the man did not attack the bus driver. And I'd like to think that somewhere out there, he did get his crack. So I guess that goes to show you that even if there are scary people on the bus, all you have to do is just wait until they're done being scary, and then you can get off the bus And that's it. That's the truth. That's just how the world works. I know a lot of stuff. I tell people about it a lot. Not that much. Does anybody else here know any stuff? I don't know.
I don't know anything.
I like to learn things again. Don't know a whole heck of a lot.
Language.
Look, I'm using that to demonstrate exactly how little I know.
Wow.
It's a very important literary device. In that setting, people who say it without purpose, I can understand being upset at them and making them check their language. But I believe I was righteous and just in using that right there to show how passionate I am about my lack of knowledge.
I suppose your lack of knowledge led you to say that word because you had no idea that it was banned on S4S radio.
You do have a point there.
Well, you know, as things are. Nothing is banned on S4S radio. But being rude, saying unkind words, is never a nice thing to do. So, first of all, thank you so much, WWW, for that beautiful sound. And secondly, next time you think of saying a rude word, or speaking of a lewd thing like urine squirting from a hole in a penis tip, I want you to think about who you're really hurting. And before you say the children or the elders, it's only yourself.
God, look at the threat now.
There are 195 posts that we have not yet gotten to. Oh, the woman cracked from the egg! And she was... Tsukasa will take over the place in which Spike-Man was meant to be. 637-2355 tells the story. 44s, we got some dub checking going on. Toasty, you play too much Dota. You need to get a job and help pay Bill, not play so much Dota. You always try to cast your ultimate. You not the ultimate, you just a little man. Toady says, please do not dox me, mommy. I will come downstairs and stop playing video game just to tell my friends. To which the response, San Mateo 118 Antra Montesia y Pastor Cuaratera Mexico CP76090 motivating the maniac cop. Sandra was 12 and Camilla 6. I don't understand one single word of what I just read. Except for Dota. I like that game. Flub makes me feel good! Thanks for saying flub there, Garlic Salt. You're beautiful. I like this video. Yes, that looks like a... Whoa, streamlining. Scary video. Lane is scared. We have this Yassi. Very good, nicely done. These are beautiful images of the video here taken. No post was made. Thank you, Joe Grogman. Flub, yes, Flub, feel good. Feeling when you see this video, the man is dancing. Link to S4S Team Epic video, please. Friend, the S4S Team Epic video can be found by simply going to 4Plebs. For those of you who do not know what 4Plebs is, simply search 4Plebs S4S in the Google image website, and you as well will find this beautiful link. When you find that link, you can dodge those lewd posts and search for S4S Team Epic. When you do so, you will find a thread. Maybe. Maybe you have to edit it slightly. We're learning here together. When all else fails, username, potato. And we want to see only posts with images and only opening posts. As we search, we can see beautiful things. The Cess rap. A warrior is worthless unless he rises above others and stands strong. And right here, we find Pop Team S4S. So, friend, I won't make you locate that on your own, but that is the tutorial. And here live. Judge! Okay. Woo! Music videos are fun! Look at this freaky stuff. Does this trip you out, man? This image makes me have strain in my brain. I can't look at it for too long. Kurikaish! Oh, Kurikashi Omegaku Spinograph! You can dance. You can dance if you want to dance. Doremi posters burn in heck. Wow, not nice. Don't be rude to my friends. Thanks a lot, anime. Echo Ree! Echo Ree! Echo Ree! Really nice video. They love the video. Thank you, Potato. Thank you, #KeckIRC. And thank you forever for those sweet vids. Speaking of, thank you, Anonymous, for these sweet dubs. 637-2400. Excellent job. And some Yasho water. Yasho water for help with brain training. I bet if you drank some Yasho water, you probably get a few extra pages on your brain board. The brainwashing water, no thanks. Dubs, don't drink Yui. If you don't drink this water, how will you ever become truthful? I nominate Alfalfa as leader of the He-Man Woman Hater Club because he hates women! Here's Nat Censordo PT, and I can't speak that language, but it is really good. Thank you again, Yui, for protecting all the animes here on this board. And thank you again, Doremi Poster, for continuing to love Yasho and moving forward with your niceness. We got some doubles. 637-2411 dubs. Checking dubs. Hey, that's Gumba. I love the Gumb. We can see a spinning face here of a person, and once again we have this lovely asking to die. No, 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 says no, 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 and that's good. More Spike Man water. Now that's better. Nutritious, good for your health. The little girl says that the Spike Man water is good. I'd like to know what happens if you spike Yasho water. That could be something very intriguing. What happens when you mix rudeness and niceness together? Dewey has arrived. Very excellent. We have a Berry Evil that looks like a Berry Nice sticking the Brid finger. Not very good here. I don't prefer that. Old-fashioned cool grandma. She's an old fig who witnessed the original B. Is that true, Le Roosebird? Did she, in fact, witness original B?
Right now?
You're very cool.
Old-fashioned cool grandma.
Yes.
Just original B. She's not. She's a little older than that.
Older than B? Yeah. B was the first board. That's not possible.
Older than Mott.
What? Older than Mott?
Mott.
Now you're just speaking crazy. 637-2433 got some doubles. Drew a picture of Le Radio Man, Le Roosebird, and Toasty. All right, kids, put on a smile for the family photo. Beautiful image. Dewey checking those dubs, and the dubs are confirmed by this lovely spinning lady. Thank you for spinning, and spinning as well in the cosmos. You can do it. Nicorette can help. I'd be surprised by that spoiler, but I'm not getting tricked like that again. Please, to reset your hemispheres or the dark ones, you'll find percentage. Do the north quadrant, and remember, IOLs, triples, 637-2444. Excellent job. The trips, woo! And great. Everyone is doing so wonderful, getting so many digits. I can't believe there's so many posts in this thread. Very good. Trips, the Rufflecopter. As it spins, it dances. And 637-2455. Excellent job for the wonderful Tomato Head Lady. And all those checking those sweet, sweet doubles. Hold on a moment, pal. I'm going to check those sweet, sweet doubles indeed. And thank you so much for doing so. It's quite a rude image here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to have to do this. That is illegal. You cannot break the law. You can't just be breaking the law on the internet, okay? It's rude and it's not nice. I'm sorry. That is against the law. I'm sorry.
There's so much of this.
These are, this is not good that they're breaking the law like this. You know what, I cannot allow S4S to view such deplorable content. In that sense, my lovely S4S. I will be honest,
I cried when I saw those images.
And you should have. The reason that you cried is because you have a soul and a heart. And I am also crying right now. So I'm going to take a small break. We're going to watch some beautiful videos from the lovely Akaria Kaza. And these videos should inspire you to become a better person, or at least I hope that they inspire some of you to become better people. Thank you so much, and we'll be right back on this nice radio broadcast.
Firestarter. It's a handheld video game. No one knows how Ensville, the city of devils, was created. But as soon as it appeared, it started to grow and slowly eat up the world. You are an agent of Kanti, god of the Black Moon, and you must stop Ensville from destroying the world. Your only weapon is flame, matches. You don't want to burn that or city purge its devils. But you must be careful. Not burn everything. The entire city burns down. There will be no place to live. Thus, the battle is endless. There is no final. The only thing you know is the your highest goal is to receive the personal blessing of Kanti, the god of Black Moon. No, I haven't been able to get in touch with
Hello, Navi.
Hello, Lane.
Love Lane, love life, and most importantly, love yourself. It is not every day that we have such a brilliant post. And as you can see here, my friends, the post has drifted so far as to almost accrue 400 posts by 32 unique posters. Thank you, sweetheart. You are very good at radio. The one thing to remember about radio is that just because I do the talking doesn't mean that I make the radio. No, friends, it's all of you who post this wonderful content, all of you who have been on this program, who've come miles and eons to be here with us. And not only that, but to attain and check beautiful digits. I'm so highly disturbed by the images that I've seen. 6372500! That I don't believe. I don't believe that I can continue to go on. There are even dubs here that I can't check because they are too upsetting for this nice radio broadcast. Now, I know that I've spoken about integrity, and I do believe that integrity is very important. But at the same time, there are just some things that you shouldn't see on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
And there are other things as well. Like this anime, which is just simply one of the best things that I've ever seen in my entire life.
I don't think so.
Well,
I'm sorry, it's making me laugh. I'm laughing.
Yeah, and that's good. That's because it's anime.
Which post are we on right now?
Post number 6372517. Stop with Nazi vegan agenda. Hitler was a vegan. I just want to say that Hitler being a vegan has nothing to do with the Holocaust. Nothing. Now, you might think that I'd be surprised by this post, and you're
right, because of Barry Small. 637-2522, excellent job. Dewey checking the double. Thank you, sir. You look very righteous and intelligent. We have a Barry Evil Sprite. Doesn't look so evil when it's so small and sprite-like.
Yeah,
now,
actually looks happy.
Yeah, when the radio dude sees all the G0R3, you have a face like this, and I do indeed have a face just like this right now. Now, friends, what is it that I have done to create an environment in which such vile images would be posted on this nice board, S4S?
You've done exactly what Hitler did. Nothing wrong.
And that's all I wanted to hear, I guess.
I have to be honest, this is not Play Radio Man's fault. This is entirely the fault on those very rude posters who were here before. They called their yucky friends from the rude board. I'm not even going to name. Okay?
Please don't.
I'm not even going to say its name. They came here to post those critters, those critter images, okay? That's the only way I can describe them.
I understand it completely.
That moment when the coffee is too hot, we've all experienced that moment. We may not have experienced it together, but sometimes you just like, you know?
Have you look at the pork face?
Look at it. Look at that. If you're out there and you haven't done your pork face in a while, I think that you should. Because it'll probably make you better. It'll probably make me feel a lot better. About what I've just seen.
Porks. Oh.
You don't care for porks?
My mom loves these things.
There's a transmission coming in for Nice Radio. Live! Thank you for that sweet broadcast. Image from the man's brain. Yasho has a nest cap with a flubbering cranial stem. One of the worst intros ever is the child doing a dance. As well, once again, Yasho broadcasting his brain waves outward. Buri Smart to 6372555. What? Ooh. Holy moly, look at these numbers! That really makes me excited. As you can see here, tinfoil will block Yasho's mind control rays, as well as electricity, which is good. But be careful not to be brainwashed out there, friends.
Joe evil or Spike-Man evil? I don't think I've ever really understood this.
I believe it to be a matter of conjecture. But from my understanding and my attention, I've come to learn that the Yasho is in fact the hero. And that the Spike-Man, while he may think of himself as a hero, is a villain. I don't mean to say such harsh things, and if I have said incorrectly, friends, please let me know. Send me an electronic mail. I'd like a ride, dachoochoo@gmail.com. Get in touch with me on the Discord channel. You can find it just by looking in the top corner of this screen. As well, you can always reach me on S4S, where I live and grow with all of my wonderful friends each and every day.
That's a hot take.
If you are out there and you know the story of Yasho and the Spike-Man, maybe you'll want to come on S4S Radio next time. And I invite you to become part of this wonderful radio program. Because as I've said before, this program is not just about me. It's mostly all about you. Can you find her? The secret Sawako?
Yes, actually. I found her already.
I found her as well.
Shh, don't tell.
It is, because I'm going to wait until you get it.
Oh, I got it. But I'm not going to skip that. I'm not going to let the figs get their fun spoiled.
What's going on?
The goofiness is real in this image. As well, I'd just like to say, what a great image this is. We've got the Jippo. We've got Patrick Bateman, Shig Pig. That darn cat. We've got the nice grill. I don't know who this gentleman is. We've got Rue Lad, Flower, Farouche, and of course, Soda. It's just great. This is a great image compiled of wonderful people and great friends. We have some more doubles. 6372566. Excellent job. Look at those. And we've got a lot of different color Yashos around here. Why do the Yasho have different colors?
I believe Yasho is a species. Just like humans, they have minorities. As seen here. Really, as soon as you say minority, a siren went off. What does that mean?
All I know is that... Okay. First of all, I am just thrilled to say that Hillary Rodham Clinton is not the President of the United States! Just because I think that she'd be much better at some job like international, peacekeeper or something like that. She is a joy, a gem, and a saint. As well, I'd like to say, great doubles there, Siri Cuck. Wonderful song, except, I don't know. The sirens really scared LeRoux's bird, and I can't play that sort of content on here that's going to possibly, potentially frighten one of my guests. It's just wrong.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry I have to spoil it for everybody.
It's okay. It's okay, LeRoux's bird. You shouldn't have to apologize for being scared. It's normal to be frightened of things that you don't understand, and also to be frightened of things that are meant to be scary. And, from everything that I can see, I think that maybe that was meant to be a little scary.
Actually, I just mistook it for the minority alarm.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that is. But I guess...
That's that world from S4S.
That's just one more reason not to leave S4S. If there's alarms like that going on outside, I'll probably get pretty scared. And then what?
Very rare.
Well, look at these steps. I'm sorry, Toasty. What were you saying?
Well, LeRoux's bird said that the alarms were rare, but that makes them even scarier because you never know when they're going to happen. You're walking around, riding buses, and all of a sudden one of these happens and you had no way to prepare for it.
Right. So you always have to be at the edge of your seat, never knowing when there's another siren. And that in itself is probably scarier than the siren is.
It's not something you anticipate every day.
But it could be.
I think you're schizophrenic, but I'm not. Radio Man?
Whose friend are you not? I don't understand.
Buddy's friend. What? I'm not a schizophrenic.
Who's skits and what's a phrenic? He's speaking.
I am not schizophrenic. See, he's a real doofus. I know in real life.
He sounds like a kind of okay guy. Skits. I mean, nothing wrong with that name, really.
There's no comedy skits involved in this. Let me tell you that right now. This man should be called Ditsophrenic because he is a clumsy dude who accidentally sets off the alarms at the worst time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. That's distressing in its own.
I've seen a couple of Phrenics in my life. I think they're pretty cute, and I'm not so sure I believe in your claim that he is a, pardon my French here, doofus.
Well, here's the thing. There are plenty of Phrenics in real life. Imagine.
Every time you talk about real life, it just makes me want to experience it less.
Alright, I'm gonna stop talking about real life then.
Yeah, so thank you for encouraging me to never leave my house, ever.
I have one last attempt to persuade you to give it a chance.
All right, well, this is the time, so we might as well just go ahead.
In the real world, there are dubs.
I actually did say that once.
There are dubs in real life.
You could be on bus 55 going 55 miles per hour on Highway 55.
Wow, that's 6 5s. That's more 5s than I've ever seen in my life.
What would you even call such an arrangement of numbers?
6!
You know what I just realized today?
No.
Of February.
It is! It's the 22nd! It's 2/22! It's Trips Day! That's why there's nice radio! Because it's triple digits!
And 2018.
8, 9, 10, 11? That's 11! 2018 is 11, everyone. Congratulations, it's Dub's year. I feel like we've learned a lot on this program. I mean, not you. Obviously, Mr. Jameson has not learned anything. And I don't think Le Roosebird has learned anything. But I feel like me and Toasty learned a lot today.
This has been educational.
See, I have been more or less the teacher alongside J. Jonah Jameson.
Right, and that's why, I mean, you've done a great service to the board, you've done a great service to me, and I believe that you've also done a great service to Toasty, because you have solidified our beliefs that leaving our homes and going anywhere other than this nice, wonderful board is just outright ridiculous, and no one would ever do such a thing.
You wouldn't check the dubs in real life?
I would love to check the dubs in real life, but I have a drone that I fly around my neighborhood, and I can just use that to check dubs.
Oh, okay. Now everything is starting to make a little sense. So, okay. Just use the drone.
Yeah, I can just check dubs at the drone. You met a guy on a bus? Yeah, my drone rode the bus. And I sat next to a guy from Kentucky, too. And you know what? He didn't ask me to marry his daughter because I was a robot. So,
Gotcha.
That's the trick. If you want to experience dubs in real life, but you don't want to go outside, just get a drone, silly. Then you can go wherever you want.
Do they sell pink drones?
If they don't, then they should.
A drone right here.
You have a drone?
On my desk.
Wow.
Right now. Hear that? That's a box of a drone. I can post a picture of this drone that I have.
Before that, I'd like to say thank you, everyone, for tuning into this beautiful radio program. Again, you can find us in the Discord. There are plenty of dubs to check, and I will check them. 637-2588. Great dubs, great woman. We have this wonderful Yasha with lettuce head. 637-2599. Beautiful job. We have all these other wonderful posters. 637-2622. Very nice, Yasho. We've got this Naruto Nishimura 2. 637-2633. Nice dubs. Excellent. Hey, pals, just wanted to tell you that I'm munching and crunching on some crackers. Epic. Simply epic. We got another Yasho LSD 5.gif. 637-2644. Pal, I'll be honest, I'm laughing pretty hard, dude. I like that Yasho and the gif. Honestly, man, I really do. But I gotta stop for a moment to check those dubs. Thank you so much for doing so. Again, a golden Yasho 637-2655. And breaking news, Le Roosebird is a proud liberal.
Yo, is Dewey pushing live again?
That's what I just saw. But the problem is that he got dubs, so how can it be a lie?
It can be a lie. You can get dubs and still make a lie. You just believe it to be true if it's dubs.
Well, that is not nice to do.
It's definitely something that New School S4S has been doing. Lying to convince you that what they say is gospel when it's not.
One day, maybe we'll learn to see through the lies. We'll understand the truth between Yasha.
Roosberg versus Dewey, liberal versus Democrats versus Republican debate, rise up again. That was a turbulent time during the 90s.
Oh yes, of course.
Dewey, if you're out there, I swear to God, I will find you, and I will
set the truth straight.
Speaking of Dewey, 637-2688, great doubles, and a video game of the Spike Man on golden decal. Very nice. We got a black. Found this under my pool.
What do I do with it?
Seems to be a duck, friend. Release it into the wild. REP and pizza, Daniel. Dewey. One day, Daniel may return.
But first, he's got to go to jail.
Daniel.
Bless Daniel. Roosberg might not be a liberal, but he studies liberal arts in the School of Hard Knocks.
Art student?
Dewey said he wants to. You want to remove our rights? And Anonymous hates you now. You see, they're tearing this board apart. Watch your mouth.
Lies. That Dewey is pushing.
637-2744. Wow. Great dubs.
Roosberg, I'm here for you. If you need emotional support.
I see some trips.
637-2777. Baby. A triple.
Oh my goodness, I need to see these.
Let's all
love the line.
You may not post more than 5 active threads at a time. Yasho has brainwashed Le Radio Man. Ah!
637-2833. Confirmed. Le Radio Man has been brainwashed by Yasho.
Just be yourself, to be honest. 637-2844.
There's never been better information.
Can I be honest about something for a moment?
Yes.
I'm a little disappointed that so many potential great images could have been posted in this thread, but they were taken up. The spots, very limited exclusive spots, were taken up by people posting rather frightening, disturbing imagery.
I also feel quite distressed by that. And, you know, the worst part about it is that the conversation... Hi, Anonymous. The conversation that is being had in the thread is a descriptive of why it should be okay to post those types of images in this nice thread. And to anyone who actually believes that, to anyone who thinks that we're too sensitive, you're just fooling yourself to think that you're not also disturbed by such a thing. Just because we understand that life is gritty and real, it doesn't mean that we have to face with the worst parts of it every day. We can live our lives happy, but first we have to choose to escape from the pain, the torment, and the terror. If you continue to allow yourself to be terrorized, to be treated unfairly, and to treat others such, then you have nothing to look forward to but more pain. 637-2900, beautiful image and beautiful dubs. As well, 637-2911, great dubs. Anonymous makes the post 637-2922, and suddenly,
we are at 404 posts. I would like to thank Le Roosberg, Toasty, and J. Jonah Jameson for joining me today on this nice broadcast. For all the viewers out there on this nice board, thank you for being part of this beautiful program. And now, I offer the floor to my guests to give you a final piece of their hearts and their minds to lead you on to a better day. Not only on S4S, but in the world at large. Friends, take it away.
I'd like to thank you, the Radio Man, and I'd like to say to all of your guests, good night, sayonara, oyasumi.
Good night. I'd like to thank Lay Radio Man for giving me another opportunity to go on S4S after I left before. You know, it's nice coming back to S4S after my little departure. Nowadays, I used to be a little fed up with S4S, but now I'm different. Thank you for having me.
And thank you. Toasty.
I would like to thank all of S4S for being here at The Thread. It was very good, and like good old J. Jonah Jameson said, good night, everyone.
This is Lay Radio Man, and you have just completed another exciting episode of S4S Radio. Join us in the Discord link up in the top corner. Contact us. I like a ride to choo-choo@gmail.com. And become one with us in the OC album series. Create music of your own and learn to become one with our mission. To finalize our program today, I will play for you a beautiful image. In fact, a moving image by Autumn Never Came Soon Enough. This is Lay Radio Man, and thank you for everything that you've done.
Going to that funeral home. Got me a coffin, shiny and black. I'm going to that funeral, I'm never coming back. Funeral home. Going to that funeral home. Got me a coffin, shiny and black. I'm going to the funeral and I'm never coming back. Funeral home. Home. Going to the funeral home. Got me a coffin, shiny and black. I'm going to that funeral. got me a car.